Alright, it's going to be a video of my fan closet. I kind of rather just not spoil all the fans that are in there right now, so I figured I'd just close the door. And now, what you see in here, what you guys will see in here, it's not all the fans I have in my collection. It's just some of them. And these are the fans that are more valuable to me, like more sentimental. And these are the ones that are in better shape, so that's why they're in the fan closet. Now, these are subject to change. I do have more fans underneath ones. The other ones are actually underneath my bed, but some of them are blocked off. I have some of my new unboxed fans underneath there, which is I'm gonna be moving some of the fans around. So yeah, so I just showed what I have in there now. So yeah, this is one of the two areas that I store my fans. So this is kind of like more the fans that are more like valuable to me, unless they're and some of the fans underneath my bed are valuable to me, but they're in boxes. And some of those will actually be going in here after I get them out of the box, and they're actually going to be going in the closet right there. So that will change. And so some of those will actually go in here. Some of them will stay underneath the bed. Depends which one. Some of these will actually be going underneath my bed. So let me go ahead and reveal the fans that are in my fan closet. And it has changed a lot since last year when I did the original video. And this is my fan closet right here. And I'm gonna just get out my phone for a flashlight, since some of them it's kind of hard to see when I get up close. And I always use my mom's phone when I'm recording most of my videos. So yeah. Starting off right here is a Hunter baseball fan from 2001, which used to be installed in my bedroom, and then it was replaced by a industrial fan. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I actually had an industrial fan installed in a residential home, but it's a kitty K. I kind of spoiled it already, but well, some of you guys already know that was a kitty K installed in my bedroom originally, but yeah, the kitty K can put a light on it, so I figured I might as well put that up instead of the baseball fan, but I kind of regret it because I like the baseball fan a lot. And ever since it was taken down, it's missing parts because of it, because I was a little kid at the time and I did not know how to keep the fans in good shape. It's missing some of the screws for the motor housing, so that's one issue that it has. That I think the capacitor fell out after a year or two ago when I was moving some of the fans around. Well, I think it broke. I don't remember what happened, but I think it fell out. And the reason why it's missing some of the screws is because after it was taken down, one day the pull chain got stuck inside of the motor housing, which is kind of a common issue that these fans tend to have unless they're installed. So that's from what I've heard from other fan collectors. And yeah, so what happened was I tried to get the pull chain out, so I took the motor housing apart, and I was unable to put it back together. And this is back when I was 9 years old, so that's the main reason. If it happened recently, like a year or two, I definitely would have been able to put it back together without having the issue that it's in the having it in the current state it's in now. I just need to get replacement screws for it, and it'll be good. But yeah, it's also missing one of the blades. One of them actually broke in half after it was taken down because it was on top of my bunk bed. I still had the bottom half, and it was still on the top, and I just threw a lot of stuff on top of it. And one day I was going on top of the bunk bed, I didn't see a blade was underneath something that was covering it. I think it was like some clothing or something like that. It broke in half. So yeah, I'm just trying to find a replacement set or just a replacement blade. So yeah, that's the story behind this fan. Right here is a Code Up Stratosphere. Now these fans are not known for being the best quality ones, but they are pretty vintage looking, so that's why I like them. I got this with fan collector Brandon C. Johnson, and I got it for free. I got this back in November of 2015, and this is one of my first generic fans that I got. And there's another one that's new in box, which is actually going to be going in the fan closet once I move some of the fans around. Deciding on which fans I should keep in the closet, which ones I should put underneath my bed. And yeah, it's from 1986, and I do have a video of this one being floor tested. So yeah, it's a decent air mover. It's not a horrible fan, but it's not the best air mover, but it's better than what they have out on the market today. And right here is my KDK Industrial, which is the fan that replaced the Hunter baseball fan back when it was still installed. And yeah, it's from 2006. Well, it was bought in 2006, but I don't know if it's older than that. It might be from 2003. I don't know how long it was. It was before we got it, but it was bought brand new. My uncle bought this for me. I asked him if he can get one because I actually wanted to go. I saw some old friends of mine in the Dominican Republic, which are, and those were the first KDK fans I actually saw as a little kid. They actually could be the very first ceiling fans I ever saw when I was a little kid. Because I do go to the Dominican Republic quite often when I'm every summer. So yeah, and those are huge childhood fans, and just seeing them again remind me how much KDK fans mean to me. So I wanted to get one for up here in the United States. So I put it in my bedroom, and then when I moved into this bedroom, put it in here for a couple months back in like 2011, 2012. And then it was replaced by a Hampton Bay fan, which I'll show later on. I don't regret it only because this fan's on a J-hook, and the house that I'm in, it just hung down a bit well because the J-hook just didn't hang properly for the house that I'm in. If this is more for like a garage, if it's up in the United States and Dominican Republic, they have like a different mounting system down there. It's not like the electrical box. They have like a little thing in the ceiling for you to mount it in instead. So it's different. So yeah, this fan I can't show running because it's missing a capacitor. So I need to see the one that Mark Wilson has that I gave to him, and see the capacitor that I use so I can put the right one back on this. So yeah. Back here is two Hampton Bay Camera 2 ceiling fans in polished brass. These are the 44-inch versions, and these are two fans that I actually pulled out of a restaurant that was closed down. And these are huge childhood fans, so that's the other reason why I pulled them out. And also I do like the Hampton Bay Camera fans, and these are actually one of the better made Hampton Bay fans. And that's kind of the reason why I got them too. These fans were there since I was a little kid, and I've never been inside a restaurant. Tried to record them a couple times, and there are videos. I did record video of these fans back when they were still in the restaurant, but that was from outside. Because the owner did not let me record them inside, but that was before I even asked permission. I was like 16 back then. So yeah, it was about 3 years ago. And now I have them in my collection, so it works out. But one of them has a broken blade arm, sadly. Since the guys who took them down, they just threw them in the corner, something like that. But with the blade still attached to them. And they were on pretty long down rods, but yeah. And they both work pretty well. They're very good air movers, and definitely one of my favorite fans that I have. Right here in the corner is a Hunter Discovery, which was going to go in my mom's bedroom actually, only for her to go because she likes the gold on it. And I was gonna have it with the other side of blades, which is black. Some people don't know about that, but actually has reversible blades, the space side and the black side. And I'm actually got this fan from Mark Wilson, so yeah. And this fan is from 2010, and it's actually just as powerful as the other Hunter fans that I have. Well, not these two right here. It's like just as powerful as the Passport and Infinity, etc., etc. Right here is another fan from Mark Wilson. This is a Hunter Silent Breeze, a 42-inch model. This was actually going to go in my kitchen, but my mom decided against it because she wanted something smaller than 40. So it's just something like 30 inches, something like that, 32, 36, etc. So yeah, now I was gonna put this with a school, but I actually do prefer this one over the fan that's going in there now, just because it looks more vintage. But I'm okay with what's going in there now. It's a good air mover, so as long as there's something that's doing its job in there, I'm fine with that. This is a Hunter Coastal Breeze 44-inch model that I got from fan collector Mark Welker. It's a pretty good fan. I did play a little bit more than I wished to, but mostly because of the shipping. But these fans are very sentimental to me, so I didn't really care. So yeah. And it's actually a very good fan. It's actually more powerful than the Silent Breeze, even though they use the same exact motor. So I find that a bit strange. But yeah. Now right here is a Hampton Bay Glendale, a 42-inch model. And I just got it only because I have a 52-inch model, and I kind of like to have like the mini version of a fan that I have, or a bigger or the larger version. So yeah, it's actually a pretty good fan. It's quick connect, unlike the 52-inch model, which is just regular blades, blade arms, not quick connect ones, but not a bad fan for no one. It's actually pretty good. Right here is a rare Hunter Summer Breeze 42-inch model. It is 5 blades, and the white kit you see on it is actually what I Well, no, I didn't put it on it. It actually came with it originally. I got it from John Reed. And, yeah. He got another one, an antique wrestling box, so that's why he let me. He actually sold this to me. And, yeah, it did have a bad wobble when he had it, but, I don't like the light kit on it, to be honest. I really don't. If it was something like that, this one where it doesn't stick out so much, I'd be fine with it. But, I just like it. I want to put a, Hunter switch cap on it, but, I don't have a spare one. And I want to have it on. And the fan that I'm using it on right now, actually, it doesn't have anything on it, so I'd rather just keep this light on it, since apparently this fan they also sold these Summer Breeze fans with the, this exact light kit, and it was relabeled as the Kimboro collection, I think, something like that, but, it's basically a 42 in Summer Breeze. So, yeah, and these were, like, sold at Builder Square with the light, from what I know, based off of what I saw in John Reed's video that he was saying. And these are fans in my third shelf of the fan closet. All the way in the back over there is a Ham to Bake carousel. This is probably the biggest childhood fan of mine, like, personally, because this fan's been with me since I was 4 years old. This is the first fan I remember buying with my dad. First fan I ever saw get installed. Yeah, it's just so many memories with me. This fan actually was installed. Out of all the places it was actually installed in the living room from 2001 up until 2008. And yeah, it's actually a pretty good fan. It still works. I actually do have a video of it. Oh, and I actually do have a video of all these fans on this shelf as well. Forgot to mention. Well, all the fans I'm showing right now, most of them have been shown running. A few of them haven't, because I can't floor test all of them. So yeah. And it's from 1999, but it was bought in 2001. This fan I'm definitely not going to part with, because it's been with me for so many years. So yeah. Back here is a Hunter low profile tube ceiling fan. It's a 52-inch model. I actually bought this from Cole Domingo, the one and only. And this is the one that he did a video of about 2 years ago now, with a spotlight kit. It's not the same exact spotlight kit that it was shown in the video. So I'm just trying to get better lighting of it. There we go. And I might have yet to do a video of this one running, because I can't floor test this because of the way Hunter designed these fans to be hung up. So I need to bring this. I do need to bring this to Mark Wilson's fan case so I can test it there. And the switch cap you see on this right here is not original to the fan. It's actually from my Hunter Passport 2, the one that's installed in my bedroom. So yeah. And this fan is actually from 2003. Right before this one came out, actually in November of 2003. So it was like right before the low profile 2 was discontinued for good. So on to the next fan. Right here we have my only Casablanca fan as of right now, a Casablanca Delta 2, which was installed in my bedroom previously for a very short amount of time, which replaced the fan, the Ham to Bake Glendale, the 52-inch one, because this fan I actually got from Mark Wilson. I had a Schoolhouse globe on it. I really loved having this fan installed. Actually, if I could still have it installed right now, I could, but I actually would. But the only issue was, with the old house, it has old wiring. I could not get the hang through to go through the wires would not go through the hang through, because the hang through bracket has a very small hole, so the wires couldn't fit, and I did not want to risk damaging the wires. So my dad was the one who put it up, but he put it up with the Ham to Bake Glendale mounting bracket, and the fan wobbled very badly. It was unsafe, and it would have fallen down if I left it on just for one night on high or medium. So I could only use it on low, so I just took it down, and it remains in the closet to this day. But I do plan to do a video of it at Mark's Fan Cave, and probably test it with Brandon St. Johnson one day. So yeah, and this is actually from 1997, and I do plan to get on more Casablanca fans someday, maybe this year too. Right here, let me move this wire out of the way. Sorry, forget it. This is a Hampton Bay St. Vincent 2 that I got from Dan Newman, the one who helps out at Fanimation a lot. And I was actually surprised they didn't put this in a museum, because I find it to be a very unique fan, since it's red and brass, which is a very uncommon finish. The bearings, are shot completely. Spins fine still, but it's very noisy. Now I definitely want to install this when I get my own place. Probably like if I have like a little man cave, something like that. Probably put this in there because it has a nice retro look to it. Kind of like when Daniel Granola has that the unknown lighted house and ceiling fan that he got from Costa Amigo. It kind of has something that looks like cane, but it's actually like plastic in the center. So yeah, it's a very unique fan. It does blow a good amount of air. So yeah, right here is a Hampton Bay Carriage House 2 ceiling fan that used to be installed in my living room. This actually replaced the Hampton Bay Carousel. Now, despite this being a very cheaply made fan, mostly because of the motor housing, the metal parts are very cheap. The blades are somewhat okay, but the blade arms are probably the worst part about this fan, and they sag a lot. They're kind of like Huntington fan blade arms. So yeah. But despite all of the cons that it has, the fan is actually a very good air mover for what it is. It's actually probably one of the only Hampton Bay fans I can recommend someone getting, and it's only for the air movement. Quality wise, you can find better fans, but it definitely does do the job well. But the only reason why I took it down, also I just wanted something better, was and it wasn't a bad air mover. The only issue was since this is an old house, the ceiling's not leveled, so it wouldn't be completely, the motor will like be a little bit slanted, and the fan that's in there right now, the low profile, is kind of like that. But with this specific one, this is something that is kind of this is kind of like the con about this fan. It was kind of like crooked a little bit. It was like off centered, the motor. So yeah, it would hit against the motor housing, and it would make a loud noise. And it was just getting too much to the point. And it only happened like a couple years ago. It didn't happen when I first put this up back in 2008. But this fan was actually manufactured in 2005, so it was actually 3 years old when we got it. So I found that to be a bit strange after we took it down. That's when I first found out. I actually thought it was from 2007 or 2008, when we actually got it. And it was actually purchased in February of 2008. That's what I remember. And it's a childhood fan, so I do like it a lot. But I also will never part with this, because it has so many memories with me. So yeah. Right here is what replaced the KDK Industrial Hampton Bay Glendale, a 52-inch model, and these are probably like one of the only Hampton Bay fans that you can find at a local Home Depot store. They only sell online now, but for the price, this is actually a pretty good fan. I actually do recommend these, and I replaced it with the Casablanca Delta 2, and then after the Casablanca Delta 2 was wobbling way too much, I actually put this back up. I didn't do another video of it because I was trying to find another fan to replace it with. And that's when I ended up putting the Passport 2 up. I only had to make money bracket because I didn't have the right screws to hang the Hunter bracket, because the screw holes for it were bigger than the ones for these brackets, so I had to get some washers for it. And then I just did it later on, installed it correctly, and yeah. This fan I'm also never giving away because it's very sentimental to me, even though I only had it for a couple of years. But the main reason is because this was a birthday present from my dad. Because actually, I saw a display model, and they usually have like some on the actual display, and then they have some off to the side, like up closer, like you can actually look at them up closer. And that's when I actually like really fell in love with this fan, and it's a very good fan still to me, in my opinion. So yeah. And this fan was bought around October of 2012. Pretty good fan. It's actually one of the only known ones I remember that I know of that has the metal pull chains, and it just looks like a vintage, kind of like a vintage fan to me, mostly by the switch housing, which is kind of what's something that I really like about it. It kind of has like a blend of a newer look and a vintage look on it, so that's kind of what I like about this fan. Now to the bottom shelf, right here we have, these are all fans that have been acquired this year. Oh, that weren't here last year, basically, when I did the original video of the fan closet. All the way back there, we have a 52-inch Hampton Bay Cameron 2 that I bought from Dan Newman, and this fan actually originally belonged to fan collector Will Howell. He had 2 of them, and this is one of them. A very good fan. It's actually just as the quality is very close to a Hunter fan, to be honest. And the air movement's very similar as well. If you find one at a Habitat, try one out, but might as well buy it just to see them, because they actually are pretty good fans, to be honest. I actually really do recommend these, and they're not flimsy or poorly made at all. They actually are pretty good fans. Right here is a Hunter Infinity that I got with Brandon C. Johnson along with the Dakota Stratosphere. This is the other fan that was there. This one was already taken down, and there was another Infinity which he ended up taking. And this is the white kit that it came with, a low profile white, which I need to do a video of it with the low profile white on it. Just haven't gotten around to doing so. And yeah, it has all the parts. The only thing it's missing is the blade screws. Not the blade screws, the screws for the switch housing, which I actually misplaced when we were there. And yeah. But yeah, this fan is from 1996, and it's a pretty good fan. Yeah. Actually, Brandon had a light at first. He actually took it with him because he likes fans to have a light on them, and then he ended up selling it to me because it's style, from what he told me. Well, actually, he just gave it to me for free. So, yeah, it's back with the fan that it actually was installed with. And back there is another Infinity, but in bright brass. And this is the main reason why I'm using the light, so you guys can see the fans in the back. And this one I think is from 1996. It's a year younger than this one over here. Pretty good fan. I actually got this from Mark Wilson from a page. Well, actually, this wasn't for exchange of the kitty cane duster that I gave him. And there's another fan that I'm getting along with this one. Well, there was two of them he was going to give me for the kitty cane. So yeah, this fan I would install somewhere, but I actually would put this in my mom's bedroom, but I don't want to have too many brass fans. I already have one up, and there's gonna be some more going up. And yeah, now the three fans you see right here in the front row of the fourth shelf are actually going to be installed. Brandon was supposed to come this Thursday, but what happened was, and he was going to help me put this fan up, the Passport 2. That is new in box, well, not anymore. The lights could still on. I'm just going to leave it on there until it's installed, because that's the way I'm going to use on it. So yeah, I actually do have two pull chains for it now. I had only one, and now I have two. It's the same exact ones that I have on the low profile in my living room. This fan is from 1999. This is like right before they discontinued the Passport 2 series. And yeah, this is going to go in the dining room, but what happened was Brandon's truck broke down. Well, I think it's a van, but it started having issues. The brakes started making noises. So yeah, he wasn't able to come this week. So I'm actually just going to have a professional guy, put it up. And my mom actually feels more comfortable with that because since the house is very old and has older wiring, she prefers having somebody with more experience with older wiring to install it. And I kind of agree with her. Brandon, I know he is pretty good, but I don't know how well he is with the older wiring. I'd rather not take any risk. So yeah, and my landlord came in while we were putting up, she would flip out. So yeah, I don't want to get in trouble with her. There's a Hunter logo on it, but yeah, it's a pretty good fan. Right here is the Westinghouse Petite, which is going to be going in my kitchen once the ceiling's redone, and it has some pretty long pull chains because the pull chains on it are pretty short. They only go like here, like up to here, and with the mushroom globe that it has, it kind of makes it pretty short. So yeah, it'll be easier for my mom to just pull on the chains whenever she needs to. If she needs to turn on the fan, but she's mostly gonna be using it to light. But we do need a fan in the kitchen pretty badly, especially when she's cooking. She always gets the smell out of the house. So yeah. Now right here, we have a rare Hunter Red at Home ceiling fan in green. Now they did make these in other finishes, but the green one I feel like I like the green one the most because you don't really see too many green fans, and especially this Hunter didn't really make any green fans at all. And yeah, this is gonna be going in her bedroom instead of the Hunter Discovery. And it's from 1996. A little bit, it's a couple months older than me, but yeah, I have and this fan I actually got with Brandon C. Johnson, and there was another one, and he ended up taking it because we got both one for not Brandon, but he has it. I think he shipped it out to John Reed because he's the one who wanted the other one. Because when we got this one, well, when I was gonna go get this one, I didn't want to leave the other one behind because I know another collector would probably want it. So I figured I might as well get it for someone, and he was the first person to contact me. So yeah. Put down the flashlight on my phone. And in these shelves, I have all the shades for my fans. Well, the fans actually have shades. So where I keep some of them. And here's some more of them. And here's the rest of them. Here's the baseball globe, the shades for the 42-inch Glendale, or the Discovery globe, and this is the Schoolhouse globe that's going to be used on the Passport 2 right there. And naturally, before I end this video, I'm going to show you some of the fans that are underneath my bed. I'm not going to say what they are, but you guys should be able to recognize them. And there's some more actually. There's like a path of fans over there, all the way to the end. And I'm going to be moving all these boxes out of the way so I can put more from down here, so I can keep the collection growing. So yeah, that'll be the end of this video. I'll close the closet. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos to come.